So I was just listening to Alan Watts talk about the caste system, and was basically saying that, the way the caste system worked, because there wasn't schooling, essentially, and who knows, he's a spiritual entertainer, you know what I mean? So it's not meant as like a deep historical examination, but just more kind of from the spirit of things. He said that the way that things were passed on, since there was no schooling, was just through your parents. So if you were a carpenter, you were going to be a carpenter because you learned just from your parents. And in the caste system, he had previously talked about the agricultural and hunting and the different societies that were, built up. And so it just immediately made me think of this aversion that there is to higher learning and schooling from certain political camps. And it makes me wonder if that isn't a subconscious or potentially deliberate way to continue a caste system, to keep things, because it's like you keep your voters exactly as you want them. They only learn from their parents. All this stuff sounds very familiar, and from our parents. Without, I think as Mark Twain said, travel. I'm paraphrasing this, but travel is the great obliterator to prejudice. And I definitely am not saying it as eloquently as Twain did, but the concept is that as we travel, and you can travel by reading books, you can travel, obviously travel, but like you can travel by going to school, learning about different people and different cultures. And so it only makes sense that, if you can control people's prejudices and control people's emotions around the other, different tribes, different castes, so this aversion to higher learning would seem a rollout of an extension of a caste system, I guess. That was just the thought that I had listening to this. I know there was something else, but it's escaping me, so I guess I'll just end it there. Peace.